Walking is more than just getting from one place to another for many of us. It's a cornerstone of independence, a way to stay connected with friends and family, and a vital source of health and joy. As the years go by, however, many people find that walking becomes less effortless. Perhaps you can't go as far as you used to, or maybe keeping pace feels more challenging, or regrettably, walking causes discomfort that wasn't there before. These changes are common, but they don't have to be an inevitable part of aging. There's a simple yet often overlooked aspect of our physical health that, when addressed, can make a world of difference in restoring confidence and ease to our steps. This isn't about complex routines or strenuous activity, but about understanding and nurturing a fundamental ability most of us take for granted until it begins to wane. Think of our bodies like beautifully intricate machines, specifically designed for movement. Just like any machine, various components need to work together harmoniously. When it comes to walking, three main systems are crucial: our bones and joints, which form the supportive framework, our muscles, which provide the power and motion, and our nervous system, including our balance mechanisms, which gives us control, stability, and coordination. As we age, subtle changes can occur in each of these areas. Bones might become less dense, joints can stiffen or develop wear, muscles may lose mass and strength, a process known as sarcopenia, and our balance and reaction time can diminish. When one or more of these systems aren't functioning optimally, the smooth, efficient rhythm of walking can falter, leading to the very issues many experience: reduced distance, slower speed, and discomfort. Studies show that maintaining the health of all three systems is paramount for preserving mobility and preventing falls among older adults. Unfortunately, many general fitness approaches tend to focus heavily on just one or two of these essential systems. Programs might emphasize building muscle strength through lifting weights or improving joint flexibility with stretching. While these are certainly beneficial, they often miss a critical third piece: the intricate connection between our brain, nerves, and muscles that governs balance and coordination. This neuromuscular control is like the steering and stability system of our internal machine. Without addressing all three components, the structural frame, the power source, and the control mechanism, we're only tackling part of the problem. The most effective strategies for improving walking, therefore, involve exercises that gently engage and strengthen this whole integrated system, ensuring that our framework, power, and control are all working together seamlessly. Embarking on a journey to improve mobility, especially if you've been less active or are dealing with existing discomfort, isn't about pushing yourself to extremes or seeking instant results. In fact, one of the most valuable principles, often called the Golden Rule, in rehabilitation and exercise science for seniors, is the profound importance of consistency over intensity. Starting small, even just a few minutes at a time, and gradually increasing duration or difficulty, is significantly more effective and safer than attempting too much too soon. This gentle, steady approach allows your body to adapt, grow stronger, and build endurance without risking injury or burnout. It's about creating a sustainable habit that fits comfortably into your daily life, like tending a garden where consistent care yields the most beautiful blooms over time. Embracing patience and celebrating small, consistent steps forward is the real secret to long-term success and renewed confidence in your walking ability. I'd like to share a story about someone I worked with. Let's call her Eleanor, who beautifully illustrates this principle. Eleanor, in her late 60s, came to me deeply frustrated. An old knee injury and general stiffness meant that even walking a short distance to the corner store felt like a major undertaking, often requiring her cane. She loved her neighborhood and missed the simple pleasure of strolling and chatting with neighbors. When we first met, she could manage maybe 10 minutes of walking before pain and fatigue set in. It felt discouraging for her. We introduced a very specific exercise which you'll describe shortly, and, crucially, we lowered her walking goal initially. Instead of trying for 10 minutes, I encouraged her to walk just 5 minutes each day, focusing purely on enjoying the movement without strain. The key was to do it consistently, every single day, if possible. We then adopted that golden rule each week. If the 5 minutes felt comfortable, she would increase her walk-in time by just 1 minute, a modest 20 increase. It felt slow at first, but within a couple of months, Eleanor was walking 15-20 minutes daily, with noticeably less discomfort. Her balance improved, and she found herself reaching for her cane less often. By staying consistent and gradually challenging herself, she built strength and endurance safely. Within 6 months, she was comfortably walking 30-40 minutes, joining friends for leisurely walks in the park, something she hadn't dreamed of doing a year prior. Eleanor's journey wasn't about a sudden miracle cure. It was a testament to the power of patience, consistency, and targeting the right underlying physical capabilities. Her experience underscores that significant improvements are absolutely possible with the right strategy and dedication. Now, let's look at that core exercise that can make such a difference. Targeting those crucial 3 systems framework, power, and control. It's a simple movement called heel and toe raises. You can start by standing near a sturdy chair or counter, just having your fingertips lightly resting on it for a little balance support. Position your feet about hip-width apart. The exercise has 2 parts. First, gently shift your weight forward onto the balls of your feet and toes, lifting your heels off the ground as high as is comfortable, like you're reaching for something on a high shelf. Hold this raised position for a moment, perhaps count slowly to 3 or 5, really feeling the muscles in your calves. Engage. Then, slowly and with control, lower your heels back down to the floor. Second, reverse the movement. Gently shift your weight back onto your heels and lift the front part of your feet and your toes off the ground, bringing them towards your shins. Again, hold this position briefly for a few seconds, feeling the muscles along the front of your shins working. Then, slowly lower your toes back down. Completing 1 heel raise followed by 1 toe raise constitutes 1 repetition. Start by aiming for about 21.1 repetitions of this 2-part movement, moving smoothly and deliberately through each phase. Why are these seemingly small movements so effective? Let's explore the specific muscles and joints they target and their direct impact on your walking quality. When you perform the toe raise, lifting the front of your foot, you are strengthening a muscle along the front of your shin called the tibialis anterior. This muscle is absolutely vital because it's responsible for lifting your foot and clearing your toes as you swing your leg forward during walking. Weakness in the tibialis anterior is a common culprit in tripping and shuffling gaits, significantly increasing the risk of falls. By strengthening this muscle, you improve that crucial toe clearance, helping you walk more securely and confidently, especially on uneven surfaces or over rugs. Conversely, when you perform the heel raise, lifting your body onto the balls of your feet, you are powerfully engaging your calf muscles, primarily the gastrocnemius and soleus. These muscles are the primary drivers of the push-off phase of your stride, the action that propels you forward with each step. Stronger calves mean a more powerful push, which translates directly into faster walking speed, greater endurance, and the ability to tackle inclines with more ease. Both the heel and toe raise movements also gently work through the range of motion in your ankle joints, helping to maintain their flexibility and stability, which is foundational for balanced and efficient walking. This exercise truly is a two-in-one approach for building key strength needed for a robust stride. Now, remember that third critical component for walking well-balanced and the nervous system's role? The heel and toe raise exercise provides a perfect opportunity to integrate this. Once you feel comfortable and steady performing the raises with full fingertip support, gradually challenge your balance. Try performing the exercise while holding on with just 1 or 2 fingers, or perhaps even just hovering your hands near the chair without touching it. If you feel quite steady and confident, you might eventually try performing the exercise without any support at all. This deliberate reduction of external support forces your body's internal balance systems involving your inner ear, eyes, and proprioceptors in your muscles and joints to work harder, improving your stability and reducing sway. This progression transforms the exercise from just a strength builder into a comprehensive tool that enhances your body's control over movement, making you feel much more secure on your feet. To start incorporating heel and toe raises into your routine, aim for about 10-15 repetitions of the 2-part movement, 1 heel raise, 1 toe raise, 1 rep per session. You can do this once or twice a day. Remember Eleanor's story and the golden rule. The key is consistency and gradual progression. Rather than adding many repetitions all at once, try increasing the number by just 1 or 2 repetitions per week if it feels comfortable. For example, if you start with 10 reps, after a week or 2, try 11 or 12 if you feel ready. Or, once the repetitions feel easy, spend a week or 2 gradually reducing your hand support from the chair before adding more reps. This slow, steady increase in challenge, whether it's more reps or less support, allows your muscles, joints, and nervous system to adapt safely and effectively, building lasting improvement. Don't feel pressured to rush. Celebrate the process and the small gains along the way. We understand that everyone starts from a different place regarding mobility and strength. If standing for the exercise feels too challenging right now, or if you spend a significant part of your day seated, there are wonderful variations that make this exercise accessible. You can perform heel and toe raises while comfortably seated in a chair. Keep your feet flat on the floor initially. Lift your heels while keeping the balls of your feet down, then lower. Then lift your toes while keeping your heels down, then lower. To add a little gentle resistance in the seated position, you can place your hands lightly on your thighs near your knees and press down gently as you perform the movements. This seated variation is excellent for maintaining ankle flexibility and starting to strengthen those key lower leg muscles. And it can easily be done while watching television or reading. It's a perfect starting point or an option for days when standing feels difficult. For those who find the basic standing exercise on the floor comfortable and are ready for a slightly greater challenge, performing heel and toe raises at the edge of a step can be very effective. Standing securely at the bottom of a staircase or curb with railings for support, place the balls of your feet on the edge of the step, letting your heels hang off into the air below. From this position, you can lower your heels below the level of the step, giving a stretch to the calves, before rising up onto the balls of your feet. Similarly, for the toe raise, you can lift your toes and the front of your foot while your heel is supported on the step edge. This variation increases the range of motion through which your ankle joint and calf muscles work, providing a deeper stretch and a more intense strengthening effect, particularly for the powerful push-off needed for walking. Always use sturdy hand support when working on a step edge. The most advanced variation, suitable for those who have built good strength and balance with the previous steps, is performing the heel and toe raises on a single leg. While holding onto your chair or counter for balance, you'll likely need support for this initially. Lift one foot off the ground. Then, perform the heel raise and toe raise movements on the standing leg. Walking, at its core, is a continuous series of single leg stances as you shift your weight from one foot to the other. Training one leg at a time directly mimics this action, building significant strength, balance, and control in a way that translates very effectively to improved walking power and stability. Start with a few repetitions, perhaps 510 on each leg, and progress gradually, just like with the two-legged versions, either by adding reps or reducing your hand support over time. This single leg work is a powerful tool for truly boosting your functional walking ability. Improving your walking isn't just about physical mechanics. It's deeply intertwined with your emotional well-being and overall quality of life. The ability to walk comfortably and confidently allows you to maintain independence, participate in social activities, run errands, enjoy nature, and pursue hobbies that involve movement. Studies consistently show that maintaining mobility in older age is strongly linked to preserved cognitive function, reduced risk of chronic diseases, and lower rates of depression and anxiety. When walking feels easier, the world feels more accessible. You might find yourself more willing to leave the house, engage with your community, and simply enjoy the freedom of movement. This simple exercise and the consistent effort behind it offers a path not just to stronger legs, but to a richer, more connected life. Starting any new exercise, especially if you have underlying health conditions, have experienced falls, or have concerns about pain, should always begin with a conversation with your doctor or a physical therapist. They can help determine if this exercise is appropriate for your specific situation and provide personalized guidance. Don't try to push through significant pain. It's okay to modify the exercise, reduce the range of motion, or do fewer repetitions on days when you're feeling stiff. The goal is progress, not perfection. Listen carefully to your body. Be patient with yourself. And remember that consistency, done safely and comfortably, is your greatest ally in this journey. Seeking professional advice ensures you are building strength and confidence on a solid, safe foundation. Ultimately, the journey to improving your walking is one of empowerment. It's about reclaiming a fundamental freedom that allows you to navigate your world with greater ease and joy. It's a process that highlights the incredible resilience and adaptability of the human body, reminding us that it's never too late to build strength, improve balance, and enhance our capabilities. By incorporating simple, targeted movements like the heel and toe raises into your routine, and by embracing the principle of gentle, consistent progress, you are investing in your independence, your health, and your ability to continue engaging with the people and places you love. Every small step taken, every repetition completed, is a step towards greater confidence and a more active, fulfilling life. As you reflect on your own experiences with walking and mobility, perhaps thinking about moments when you felt limited, or, conversely, moments when you felt strong and capable, consider this. What is one small step you can take this week to nurture your ability to walk well? Maybe it's trying the seated version of the exercise, or committing to a short, mindful walk around the block. We would love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Have you found a simple exercise or strategy that has helped your walking? What are your personal goals for staying mobile and active? Sharing our journeys can inspire and support others. Please feel welcome to share your reflections or questions below. Let's encourage each other on this path towards confident, joyful walking.